What's up guys, it's Cheto here, and today we're going to be going over the stat balance adjustments that went on in Pokemon Duel. We're going to be going over the effects and all of that. So first up we have Raikou, and it basically changed the effect of non-stop, added an effect to Thunderous Blow, and changed 1 bite 50 to Thunder 110. And increase the wheel piece size of the remaining bite, decrease the wheel piece size of its misses. Alright, so basically the weight effect and weight rule have an basically it renders weight ineffective, and it can let it go through Pokemon that are paralyzed or have weight. So you know what? So you can see it. I think this will be a lot easier. So here we go, Raikou. This Pokemon can now have weight, can MP move through Pokemon on the field that are paralyzed or have weight. And then basically Thunder is now 110, and Thunderous Blow, the battle opponent and a succession of Pokemon adjacent to it, excluding this one, become paralyzed. So it's okay, but Bite is a pretty good chunk. I think I would increase the Thunder, but I still don't think it's the best. So next up we have Garchomp, and Garchomp is actually my favorite Pokemon, so hopefully I can get him. He has Fire Fang, the battle opponent becomes burned, the battle opponent now has a weight, and Dragon Rush of 100 and Double Flight. This Pokemon jumps over the battle opponent and moving to a spot adjacent to it. If the opposing Pokemon is affected by a special condition, it is knocked out. After moving, this Pokemon may attack an opposing Pokemon again, but just once. So basically, like, if there's like a Pokemon, a space, and then the Pokemon, and then Garchomp, if the first Pokemon that Garchomp is going against is like burned or paralyzed, he'll basically knock it out and then jump over it and then attack the other Pokemon. So rule the duel with high impact attacks. Zygarde got the Lance Call ability. Your ground type Pokemon deal plus 10 damage when this Pokemon is on the field, unless this Pokemon is affected by a special condition. So Lance Wrath, all other Pokemon on the field spin. Those that spin purple are knocked out. Dragon Breath and Extreme Speed. So honestly, I think it would be a little bit more relevant if Zygarde had the 20 like Manaphy, but also it would be way too overpowered because Swampert you would run like 3 Swamperts, a Manaphy, and a Zygarde, and then maybe just another Pokemon. But like those Swamperts would have 2 MP and then 40 plus damage, and that is insane. So next up we have Suicune. Suicune doesn't have anything new, but they just included it here in this banner. Swampert is the same, Seismitoad is the same. I'm pretty sure all of these are the same, except I think Steelix and Voltorb got another one. Gotta change it. So basically they added Poolin, moves the battle opponent to the PC and moves this Pokemon to the bench. So it had Explosion before, but now it has Poolin. So basically this doesn't, like for Magikarp or Nincada, that if they get knocked out they can just stay there and then evolve. Well, basically this just sends them directly to the Pokemon Center. So that's really good, but I don't think it's going to be really relevant in the meta. So next up we have Voltorb. Voltorb, the only changes they made was Shock Blast. It's a 30 attack. If their battle opponent spins an attack of 101 or more damage, the battle opponent is knocked out. So meaning that a normal Zapdos could basically knock out everything that Voltorb has to offer. And that is basically all the changes that happened. And just to make sure, we're going to be going over them over here in the news. I decided to go over them in the shop to make it like a little bit more interesting. That way you just don't see a bunch of letters there. And can we just like, oh my god, can we get in? No, maybe. I'll be back. Alright, so let's see. Okay, there you go. Okay, it's right here. So let's see, we went over Raikou, we went over Garchomp, and then next up is Zygarde. Okay. Also for Zygarde, they added Dragon Breath 100 to Dragon Breath 110. Then there's Steelix and Voltorb. Oh, also they added the Plusle and Minun. Change the effect of Plus. Change Spark 20 to Nuzzle 30. Change Tackle 30 to Spark 20. and increase its wheel piece size. Decrease the wheel piece size of its miss, mine, and change the effect of the minus ability. Change tackle to nuzzle. So that when with that affects the plus and minus abilities of C plus and C minus, so that when plus and minus are adjusted to one another, the white attacks of your electric type Pokemon gain the battle opponent becomes paralyzed. So that means if you could like set up a defensive plus or minus, that means that that Zapdos and Raikou would be able to just paralyze. So that's okay, and that is it. So I don't know, maybe I would run like a plus and minus, like 2, and then just leave them really defensive, and then have Zapdos and Raikou, Zekrom, all those other like electric type Pokemon attack. And yeah, okay, so last thing we're going to be doing here is opening some boosters. So we went over all of that, and then we're going to be opening some boosters. Can we get a Garchomp? Garchomp is the one I'm really looking for. Come on. So there's a Seismitoad, Swampert, Suicune, Garchomp, Raikou, and Zygarde. So the first one up isn't a rare. It's going to be an uncommon. What is it going to be? It's going to be a Pichu. Okay, that's fine. And then we're going to be opening this again. Can we get an EX or a rare? I doubt we're going to be getting it, but you know what? We gotta open these and get the materials. So it's actually going to be an uncommon, and that's pretty sad, but oh, it's going to be Voltorb. I still don't think Voltorb is going to be that relevant, honestly. Anyways, guys, that was it. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon Duel videos, and see you guys next time.